Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we're staging an intervention.
An intervention. That sounds...
Serious.
It is serious. I'm talking to you, everyone listening right now who has a Jupyter Notebook open. You know who you are.
Uh-oh.
You've got this brilliant idea for a Gen AI app. It works. You know, when you run that one specific cell. But your API keys are just pasted in there. Your prompt is a 3-page long string variable.
Oh, the spaghetti code? Yeah.
It's a total mess.
It's the notebook trap. We've all been there. It feels like magic when you're prototyping, but the second you try to make it a real product, it just collapses like a house of cards.
Exactly. And that's the wall so many developers hit. So today we are putting the notebooks aside. We're not talking about the newest model or AGI. We are talking about the unsexy, boring, but absolutely critical stuff. Architecture. We're unpacking a standardized project structure from Gaurav Goyal.
And this is, frankly, the missing manual for most people. Everyone teaches you how to, make the API call. Almost nobody teaches you how to build the plumbing around it, right? And that's what this is. It's a blueprint for going from it runs on my laptop to this is a production system that won't bankrupt me.
So the mission today is pretty simple. We're going to walk through this file tree, folder by folder. We'll look at how to organize your data, how to decouple your LLM clients so you're not locked in, and this is the big one, how to actually measure if your bot is smart or just hallucinating confidently.
That last part is key. You can't improve what you don't measure.
Okay, so let's start at the very top. We're looking at this whole structure, and right at the root, we see 2 directories, config and data. Let's hit config first. I see modelconfig.yaml. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Okay.
Why? Why separate this? Why not just put model GPT-4 in my Python script and call it a day?
Because hard coding is the enemy of scaling. I mean, think about it. You deploy your app. Suddenly, OpenAI drops GPT-5, or maybe you realize GPT-4 is too expensive and you want to use a cheaper model for certain tasks.
Right. If that model name is buried in your code, or worse, scattered across 10 different files, you have to go on a treasure hunt. You have to change it, retest everything, redeploy.
Which is a huge headache.
Yeah.
And I definitely miss one and break the whole thing.
Exactly. By moving it to a YAM config, you decouple the behavior from the logic. You can change the temperature, the model ID, whatever, just in the config file, restart the app, and you're done. No code changes needed.
Okay, that makes sense. It's about speed and safety. Now let's look at data. In a normal web app, this folder would be pretty empty, right? But here we've got cache, embeddings, vector RAIB. This feels very GenAI specific.
It is. GenAI apps are heavy on what you'd call local assets. Let's look at data vector RAIB. The notes mention face or chroma. This is where your actual knowledge lives, not a SQL table, but these mathematical representations of text.
And to get the data in there, you need data embeddings first.
Right. To search